Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Comic Cave. So, this is my comic segment that I generally do every week on a Tuesday, where we talk about what's really happened this week. Is there anything interesting in the comics? Something that you could possibly pick up cheap that has potential? And my picks for big comics. And something you might pick up cheap. Guys, I also have a little competition running where if you just mention what your favorite Marvel or DC movie is, you could win one of these heroes and villains shirts. So why not give it a go? Drop a comment below, and I love hearing from you. Anyway, back onto our news. Well, let's first start with the news this week because there wasn't really very much in terms of big comic news, but we did see an introduction of a new character who has quite a bit of potential to go up, in my opinion. Her name is Tracy Makeba, and she's a female voodoo user. So it looks like she's on the cover of the Edge variant, which is the one I would suggest if you only want to pick one of the issues. I'm going to get a few of them just because I think there's potential. The issue is Spider-Man The Lost Hunt 1, and I suggest you pick up copies now at cover price because they have potential. In other news, there've been two monstrous looking old school X-Men, and they've gotten major transformations. So this is from Legion of X, issue 7. This is what Nightcrawler looks like. And he's looking more demonic than ever. And then that's Archangel. So it looks like he's gone full-blown monster. The comics I'm going to be reviewing today, as usual, I'll do a few expensive and a few slightly cheaper. This one is Journey into Mystery 85. It's from 1962, and obviously it's the first appearance of Loki, so Thor's mischievous brother. It's the first cameo appearance, though, of Odin, who's Thor's father, and the first appearance of Heimdall. So he's the guardian of the Bifrost. You know, in the movies, he's played by Idris Elba. It's also the first appearance of Tyr, who's the Norse god of war, the first appearance of Balder, Thor's half-brother, and, of course, the third appearance of Thor. Prices are pretty high in this one. I'll put up some prices, but it's a solid pick, especially with how well Loki's doing. Then we have this one, which is Iron Man 55 from 1973. It's the first appearance of Thanos, who now everyone knows thanks to the movies. It's also the first appearance of Drax the Destroyer. Then first appearance of Eros, that's Star Fox. He's the brother of Thanos. Kronos, who's the grandfather of Thanos. And Mentor, who's the father of Thanos. In this issue, you also have the first appearance of the Blood Brothers. Then, for my cheaper picks this week, these can all still be found in the dollar bins, and I actually got really lucky because I picked up all of these really cheap. This is Amazing Fantasy Volume 2 from 2004. And yes, this is the same title that launched the Spider-Man, Amazing Fantasy launched Spider-Man. Issue 1 is the first appearance of Arana. Now, a fun fact, Arana is the Spanish word for spider, and it's the code name for Anya Corazon. So the big rumor is that Isabella Merced will play Anya Corazon in Madame Web. It's also the first appearance of the Sisterhood of the Wasp. I don't have issue 7 here, but it's the first appearance of the new Scorpion, Carmela Black. Her first appearance is, her mother is the Scientist Supreme of AIM, Monica. You might remember her from the animated series MODOK. Then issue 10, and this one I really put a value on because it's the first appearance of Nina Price, Vampire by Night. Now, she's the niece of Jack Russell. We saw him in the Disney special presentation, Werewolf by Night, and I think it really has big potential because of the horror angle that Marvel's currently going with. Guys, I've decided to make this really short today because there's just so much to talk about. And what we'll do is next week, I'm going to talk about Luke Cage, Hero for Hire, and Star-Lord with a few others. But thanks for joining me. I really enjoy talking about comics. This is my passion. Please drop a comment below. Tell me what your favorite Marvel or DC movie is, and hopefully you can win one of these shirts. Guys, thanks so much. Catch you on the side of the flipping. Okay, bye.